Let's get at it now. The last two matchups. Please help me welcome out onto stage Team Toyota Specialized, Annika Langvad of Denmark and Sofia Villafane of Argentina. And they're up against Buff Megamos, the new kids on the block, Rosa van Doorn of the Netherlands and Janina Wust of Switzerland. All right, again, both of these brand new combinations in 2025. And we're going to go straight into it with Annika, 5 times Absa Cape Epic winner in 5 starts, 31 stage wins, 3 times UCI XCM Marathon World Championship wins, and the most dominant force in Absa Cape Epic history. Annika, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on the birth of your daughter.
Thank you.
And you look amazing.
Thank you so much. I feel good.
Annika, how is life now? I've got children. I know how busy they are. How are you managing to put it all together, and what are the changes that you've had to make, and why are you back on the start line of the Absa Cape Epic?
Oh yeah, why am I back? I never thought honestly to see myself in this position ever again. The last couple of years I did enjoy gravel racing a lot, so this year I figured I want to give it a go. And then Sofia said she needed a partner for this race, and I was like, okay, I can do it. I can do it. So she convinced me. Normally it's the other way around. I convince people, but this time I was convinced. So yeah, but life is very different now with a kid. I did bring family, Thomas and Flora. They're here somewhere. And that's actually the only reason why I'm here, because Thomas is doing such a great job. Otherwise, it really wouldn't work. Flora is 7 months old now, and it's been quite the journey, but everything is good, and we're happy to be here.
We're super excited to have you back, so welcome. All right, Rosa van Doorn from the Netherlands, a novice, your first time at the Absa Cape Epic, ranked number 2 in the World Series at the end of last year, European cross-country marathon champion last year, winner of the Four Lines Epic, the Andalusia race, the Mediterranean Epic, and a new threat, of course, in cross-country marathon racing. Going into your first Epic and knowing what you're up against with the likes of this super team on your right-hand side, how did you change your pre-season and early racing calendar coming into the race this year?
Last year was my first marathon year, and I did a lot of experience together with the team. I learned a lot, and now we did a proper winter. Last month, Janina and I trained together in Kalpen. We did a lot of training together, and yeah, it feels like a sister for me, so I'm really happy to race this race together with her.
Sofia, from Argentina, 4 finishes, 4 stage wins, first in 2021 with Haley Batten and twice third on the GC. The last 2 years, we've seen you taking on the role as the leader within the team. Annika comes with a fierce reputation and an unparalleled track record here at the Absa Cape Epic. Teamwork and the ability to gel and communicate from the start are super critical to a successful campaign. Communication, absolutely key. How excited are you about this partnership?
Oh yeah, it's unreal. We talked about, it would have been cool, coulda, woulda, shoulda, someday have gotten the opportunity to race this race together, and to have gravel bring Annika back out of retirement and her be down to do this race with me means the world. And I think we both have the same outlook. We have the same, obviously we want to perform as best as we can, but we just know that this race block serves as a really good training for our spring and summer goals. And we just have such a good outlook. We're super relaxed, and we can't wait to get racing.
Janina, the experience of the Buff Megamo squad must be a big help going into a race like this. What are your expectations for yourself and Rosa coming into the race? Again, you guys have raced together. You've won together at Four Islands. You've won together at Andalusia. You were ranked 3rd in the world at the end of last year. It's a great place to be as a novice team where you can just get out there and give it your all.
Yeah, definitely. We are new here, as you said. It's just to give our best to enjoy this adventure. It was a really big dream for us to be here. And with the team behind us, they have so much experience. They helped us a lot in the preparation. And now we are finally here, and time to enjoy it.
Annika, specialized women's teams have won 8 out of the last 10 editions of the Absa Cape Epic. So much can happen in 8 days. because there's just so many variables. But you've managed to win 5 out of 5, which means you've managed to unlock the cheat code to the Absa Cape Epic. What would you say are your 3 most valuable lessons that you've learned to your success at the Absa Cape Epic?
It's been a long journey of learning from the very start. I mean, I was really a rookie in racing and stage racing when I did my first Cape Epic, so I learned a lot throughout the years. I mean, this race really throws everything at you all the time, at points and times where you don't expect it. So it's about just taking it like a notch down and stay cool in your head when things happen. I think that's super important. So that more than anything else. And also, this is a team's race, so you really need to focus and get through this as a team. And I think it's something that I always put a lot of focus into, because it's really the core of this race. So that is super important as well.
All right, fantastic. Rosa, wearing the European Champions jersey, a little bit of pressure on your back. It's a jersey that is noticed all over the world. How does it feel to wear that jersey? Obviously a lot of pride, but that puts a target on you.
I was super surprised last year that I get the jersey. So I don't feel pressure. I'm super proud or grateful to wear, but it's also possible. It made possible by our team because they have a lot of experience. They help me a lot, and then you can make a fast moment like progress, and super grateful for that.
All right, fantastic. Sofia, consistency and taking one day at a time are critical at the Absa Cape Epic. Even if you have a substantial lead, anything can happen. Do you roll the dice and attack and manage the consequence with the risk, or do you take a more conservative approach?
Both of the above. I think it just depends. I think obviously Annika likes to win, and so do I. So I think anytime that a stage victory is up for grabs, you kind of have to go for it, especially now that it sounds like we even have even more prize money and more incentives to race really aggressively. But also, coming into the last day, if you have a healthy lead, then you maybe don't take the big risks.
All right, Janina, there was a famous quote from the boxer Mike Tyson, because we got a bit of a matchup going on here, and he said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. So what is it that you guys have planned? What is in your weaponry to take on this team here on the right-hand side?
I think for us it's just an honor, to be here. Annika was an idol for me. I watched her on the TV. Now we are sitting here. We are racing her. And of course, Rosa and me spoke so much about this Cape Epic. We analyzed every stage also with the team. They helped a lot. But now we take it day by day and look how it is going, and just enjoy.
All right, let's open up to the floor for a couple of questions before we go into the last matchup. Sipamona.
Good morning, everybody. Just a question for the Buff Megamo team. You guys are newbies. You are venturing into unknown territory. Did you have a little bit of feedback from the past teams to let you know how the racing is? And what is your guys' preparation to make sure that you get on the top step on the last day of the Absa Cape Epic?
Yeah, we have the luck. We have Buff Megamo with us. It's a lot of teammates and staff with a lot of experience. For example, Hans Becking, he helped us the last month so much with all the little details we have to watch. So we are newbies here, we have to make our own experience, but I think it helped a lot that we have the team in the back, so we know a bit what to expect.
Annika, lovely to have you back. 2 questions for you, one not so serious. What's more nerve-wracking, getting ready to do the commentary or being in your lycra and cleating on the start line of the stage of the Absa Cape Epic? The second question is, I've noticed in a lot of endurance sports, a lot of women come back so much stronger after becoming a mum. How do you feel that's going to play to your strengths going forward?
So first of all, I think both commentating and racing can be a little bit intimidating, especially when you throw yourself into like the deep end of the water and you don't know if you can swim, so you just have to kind of navigate as you go. Of course, it's very different to sit on commentating and racing, and I really enjoyed both. I often got the question if I were to go back racing when I was commentating. I was always like, meh. And people were like, even for fun, and I was like, definitely I mean, I can't see myself go back as a fun rider. If I were to go back, I would be racing in the women's category. So yeah, and here I am, and it's cool. I never thought I would be here. As a mom, I mean, it really brings a new perspective to life, and it's, you know, you learn what is really important in life, and I think that's a good thing in many ways, and also in racing.